I'm Marie. This is the Ballpit. Welcome to Politics for people who are not actually interested in politics. And today I will be talking about the French presidential election, which, as you might have heard, were taking place last week. So the headlines: Sarkozy's lost, there's a new president. So I guess the real questions are, who's the new guy, what exactly happened, and what it's going to mean for Britain? First, back to the beginning. So, 2007, President is Jacques Chirac from the centre-right party UMP. He's done 2 terms. He's been fairly harmless, people don't really like him, but it's generally quite fine. The new face of the party, though, is Nicolas Sarkozy, who at the time was mainly known for being tiny and nasty. The spoilers, that's what most French people still think of him. So yes, people do not like him because he is more right-wing, especially on social issues and immigration policies. And what's the opposition? It's Ségolène Royal, who's so dull, she basically makes Ed Miliband sound about as funny as Russell Brand. So elections come, Sarkozy wins. Not a massive surprise, though people are quite angry. But back in 2012, Sarkozy proved to be the most unpopular president since the war. He managed somehow to piss off the right, the left, centre and everyone else by mainly his politics, but also his personality, his kind of like bling behaviour and like the money spending at the Elysee, his wedding, and you know, it's just things we really shouldn't normally care about. So yes, 2012, year of the elections. The main thing I think we'll remember is that the big 2 faces were actually Marine Le Pen from the National Front, which, as you might have guessed, is extreme right, and Jean-Luc Mélenchon, who is from the NPA, the new anti-capitalist party. And the 4th person is François Hollande for the Socialist Party. Although, you know, by Socialist Party we actually mean centre-left-ish. He's mainly known for being fat, boring, and, well, he's generally, like, he used to be called Flamby by French people, Flamby being sort of, like, jelly toffee thing that kids really like, and who are, well, famous for being really fun to swallow in one go. So there's probably a really dirty joke in there somewhere, which I will keep to myself. Yeah, first all comes, the big things are, Marine Le Pen gets 20%, which is the highest percentage the National Front has ever had, and which is actually a big deal because they're an openly racist party. They are really, really extreme right. So for example, 1 in 5 people who went to vote was so pissed off by Sarkozy that, you know, they actually went really, really far to the right. And yes, Mélenchon got 10%, which is not that much though for such an openly kind of borderline communist party. It's quite impressive. And yes, Hollande topped the polls, which is the other thing. Because it's one of the it was actually only the 2nd time in French politics that current president didn't top the polls. And so, well, yes, without much of a surprise, 2nd tour comes and Hollande wins. And so, yes, what are his politics? Hollande, he is against austerity measures and wants instead more public spending, and is planning to raise some money mainly by taxing the rich. He's also planning to withdraw French troops from Afghanistan before the end of 2012. Which will probably upset Obama quite a fair bit. And yes, it will also against the really strict economic policies of the EU. So, which means that Angela Merkel probably won't be happy. It will probably have a big influence on other countries around France as well, which is why you should care, by the way. And yeah, I think for now that's it. If you're actually interested in the subject, go read papers. I mean, you know, you're not meant to be interested in politics, that's why we're here. So yes, come back soon for the next episode of Politics for people who are not actually interested in politics, where I will talk about Rupert Murdoch, the government, horses, cats and evil geniuses. Fun times. Bye!